ready for my baby? Of course, it's a baby, I think. Oh, he's just so... Can I have the receipt, please? Hey, yo, welcome to another Regal Mystery Movie Review. My name is Gremlin Lord, and we're here to talk about the movie that played on May 13th, 2024. And the movie was... Babes. Pregnant from a one-night stand, Eden leans on her best friend and mother of two, Dawn, to guide her through gestation and beyond. The limits of the friendship is tested with tears, laughs, and bodily fluids in this raunchy but somehow endearing comedy. Rated R. This movie stars Ilana Glazer, who you may recognize from her hit show Broad City. In this movie, she does play a very similar character who's funny and charismatic, but often drug-addled and zany. She becomes pregnant after a one-night stand, and she enlists the help of her friend Dawn for support. While the character is often very funny, sometimes the immaturity can be a little greater. She does have some character growth that occurs near the end of the movie, but I feel like it should have happened a bit earlier so it could have moved the plot forward more efficiently. Dawn is played by Michelle Buteau, best friend to Eden. She's married to her doting husband Marty, who is played by the beautiful Hassan Minaj, and they have 2 children together. Dawn really struggles with her work, life, and friendship balance. She has a newborn, a toddler who's regressing, a husband who's probably a little too supportive, and she's trying to get a spokesperson deal for her dental office. And now she's also dealing with the pregnancy of her best friend Eden. There are some funny side characters as well. There's the OBGYN played by John Carroll Lynch, who's kind of having his own personal identity crisis throughout the movie, and it's really funny. But he also provides a lot of good supportive advice for both Eden and Dawn during their appointments. There's also a couple unexpected cameos that kind of lighten things up.
Surprise.
The main thing that people will probably talk about with this movie is the humor. It's a type of TMI or too much information comedy that really relies on the characters being open and free about their feelings, their thoughts, and sometimes their bodily functions. And this is very familiar to Ilana Glazer's television show Broad City. If you like that show, you'll probably like this too. Personally, I don't mind this type of comedy. It brings a certain amount of raunchiness to the story. It's kind of like what would happen if you just said all your thoughts out loud. My main issue with the comedy in this movie isn't the dirty bird language, it's the repetitiveness of some of the bits. This was especially true for the first 15 to 25 minutes of the movie. It felt like some of the gags just ran on for too long. For example, there's a joke about wet seats in the beginning of the movie, and the joke is repeated 3 times in a row. By the 3rd time, I was just super annoyed by it. I understood the joke and the angle of it. It's just the repetitiveness of it really sucks the fun out of it. Compounding this issue is that some of the scenes felt improvised. Now, I don't mind that at all, but the scene shouldn't feel like it has no direction. There's a scene where our 2 leads, Dawn and Eden, call each other the B word repeatedly. It's a back and forth scene with both lead actors giving creative renditions of the B word. I found it funny for perhaps maybe the first 5 exchanges, but then it just started to kind of go downhill. What made it worse is that some of the audio started to sound a bit canned, which is usually a sign of ad-libs or reshoots that happen in post-production. The camera couldn't keep up either, which I assume is because some of these ad-libs may have been made with just sound and not actual video footage. Hey bench. Hey bench. What's up, my bench? Bench, please. I wish a bench would. Benny and the bench. The bench is back. Ding dong, the bench is dead. Which old bench? The wicked bench. Bench, 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 Baran. I've been bench boozled. Oh, you're such a bench. It got real messy really quick. But then the moment ended and the story continued. I feel like these overextended scenes hurt the movie overall. I think it dulls some of the shock factor of the jokes because it's repeated so much that the edginess just kind of dissipates away. It also affected the pacing for me personally. We could be having a great character growth moment, but we have to pause and wait for a joke to be repeated just a few more times. Even with these issues with extended comedic takes, I still enjoy the overarching story of the movie. As somebody with a very small group of lifetime friends, I could easily identify with the friendship between Dawn and Eden. They were always there for each other, shared all the personal details of their lives, and above all, had unyielding support for their relationship. You could probably call it codependency.
Come on, man!
Eden was there for Dawn during her 2 pregnancies and her stress from work, and Dawn was there for Eden during her unexpected pregnancy from her one-night stand. They both find struggles in these new life avenues, and they find it difficult to achieve a type of balance. Conflicts arise, and our leading ladies are forced to reassess their friendship. That being said, the pair had this undeniable chemistry with each other on the screen.
Yes, queen!
Apparently they had been friends in real life for multiple decades, and it really shows in this movie. The reconciliation and conclusion for the movie felt really well done. It was a happy and warm finale that brought the story to a nice clean closure. And for these reasons, I decided to knock up the score to a 7 out of 10. Babes tells a great tale of an uncensored friendship and the struggles and successes that come from it. So, did you see the Regal mystery movie Babes? If so, tell me what you thought about it in the maternity ward of comments down below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more water-retaining, ankle-swelling, back pain-inducing content just like this. See you later. Lord.